Yo, 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 welcome to Unleash the Underground. We got my man, Nephew Luke, in the building.
What's good?
I go by the name JYNX. What up, Nephew Luke?
What's going on?
Chilling, man. So, yeah, you got a lot of stuff going on right now. Later on, we're going to be releasing a track called Tony Gwynn from you.
Yup.
Tell us a little about that Tony Gwynn track.
Yeah, we did the track. Abstract Media recorded it. He did the video. The video's dropping tomorrow. So this is the first time the track's getting releases right now. Got a battle coming up in the first Sunday of April. Bars Over Battle League. That's in New Britain. Nephew Luke versus Margella. But yeah, that's pretty much what I got going on right now.
Okay, so you've been doing the battle thing.
Yup.
You've been doing shows.
Yup.
Been making tracks, doing videos.
Yup.
Okay, so
we did the show at Pace One. Yeah. Yup.
Yeah, I remember that was dope. It was a good night, man.
Yeah.
Definitely dope.
I hope we get more BST battles. I was looking forward to that.
Yo, I tried it and it wasn't a great success for me.
Yeah.
But you kind of whipped my boy.
So I'm saying I gotta defend my throne. You feel me?
We'll get back in there, you know. But definitely, what's your record on the Battle League right now?
Well, in general, on camera, I mean, besides my first battle was against Theo Manchild. That was before I was even Nephew Luke. I just went in there as Luke. That was my first battle. I lost that. Since then, I haven't lost. I battled Trouble Gambino on iBattle. I won that. That was the popular vote. Then I battled DP. I 3-0'd DP. That was for Gemski TV. That was in New Haven. Then I battled Fame. That was for Heavy TV. 3-0'd him. Everyone said I 3-0'd him. The whole building was crazy in that one. Then it was Cash. Cash, that was 3-0. Cash choked every round. That was bad. And then my last battle was the Cash battle was for BST. And then my last battle was in Massachusetts for Shock Value against Iraq the Great. And I 3-0'd him too. So.
Damn. So you're doing a little bit of everything. So
yeah. So
my question is, do you rather prefer battling or do you rather prefer making tracks? Or
yeah, honestly, for me, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's an iffy subject because I love the music. Like, I could write songs all day, but sometimes, like, I don't know, my voice just doesn't fit with certain beats, but, like, I could write it. But battling just comes easy. Battling is what I'm known for, really. Battling is really what got me out here in general. So battling is my main lane, yeah. So.
Yeah. I watched a couple of your battles, man. You definitely, in my opinion, you slaughtered the other opponent every time I watched it. So definitely did your thing.
Appreciate that,
man.
yeah.
So who inspired you to become like Nephew Luke? I mean, is it a battle?
Well, the name, honestly, it's my street name. Honestly, from my first bid, this is just me being real. This is just me talking. My first bid, they gave it to me. I was rapping. I was battling dudes in jail and shit, and they kind of just thought of Uncle Luke, and they just placed it with me. Uncle Luke was a rapper from Miami in the 90s, you know what I mean? So they just placed me with Nephew Luke, and it kind of just fit. And then in the streets, people say, yo, what's good? Like, if I don't really know, I just tell them I'm Nephew. People who really know me, they call me Luke, but my street name is Nephew. It just fits. It's my rap name. That's mine, you know what I mean? That's what I go by.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now your whole battle thing and your whole name, everything. Who like what kind of artists out there inspired you to be?
I don't know. Honestly, a little bit of everybody. Honestly, my favorite top 5 rappers, just in general.
Yeah, let's hear that.
And my favorite top 5 personal. I mean, a lot of people probably debate. My top 5: Jay-Z, 50 Cent, Fabulous, Styles P, and J. Cole. That's my top 5 favorite. And I'm a big, right now in the game, I'm a huge Kevin Gates fan right now.
Okay. Yeah, so your newcomer's Kevin Gates.
Yeah.
Okay.
I fuck with him heavy.
Now, what's your style? Like, you a boom bap? You more new school?
Like, my shit is just laid back. Like, how I look at it is like I'm laid back and I kind of make it look easy. That's what I'm, like, I could do turn up shit, but my main shit is just laid back bars, you know what I mean? Like, punchlines. I'm a punchline rapper. That's what I am.
Word. Yeah. Who you said J. Cole was up there? He got some dope punchlines.
J. Cole, yeah.
You got Styles P, he's pretty good.
I mean, battle wise, I honestly, since I've been battling, I really haven't watched too many battles. I'm really not into it like that. Arsenal was always my favorite, always. I mean, I don't know where he's at now because I'm not really, you know what I mean, in tune with everything going on in the battle world right now because I'm kind of focused on my shit. But Arsenal was always my favorite. I like basing my shit off. I could say I base my battle around kind of what he does, I guess.
All right, so if there was one person in iBattle or these other battle scenes that you would want to pick the battle, like, you know, who would it be?
I always wanted to battle Young Steady.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I don't know why that just jumped out, but I always looked up to him before I even was in battles.
He's a problem, man.
You gotta give it to him, the shit, like, you know what I mean. I gotta give him his respect because he holds down Connecticut. So just like you, that needs to be said. What you do for all the artists around here, that needs to be like looked at because you put in more work.
That, man.
Honestly, you put in more work for other artists than anyone else I've ever seen. Just throwing shows, studio, everything. I've never seen anyone else put on for other artists like that. You know what I mean? So
respect, man. Yo, shit like that makes me keep going, brother, for real. So definitely respect. It's true, that. Yo. It's really nice words of you, man. So, how long have you been making music for?
Oh, since I was a kid. I remember when I was like 12 years old, my father I used to do it on a little tiny mic on like a Windows 98. My father used to like yell at us and shit in the middle of the night. Forever I've been making music. We had a booth in my room when I was young with a mattress and everything. Just a mic hanging from the ceiling in the closet.
And where do you see yourself going with this?
Honestly, I'm underground. That's just where I'm at. Like, I mean, I never had a manager. Everything I ever did was all by myself, just broke as fuck. You know what I mean? Just getting myself out there. Yeah.
Shit out, right?
So, like, honestly, just little showcases, little shows here and there. Now I'm starting, you know what I mean? I could actually, like, you know what I mean, figure out what I want to do with it. But I like being underground. That's where I like staying right now.
All right.
Yeah.
So, we're going to get into that track in a little bit. But before we get into that track, is this video called Tony Quinn, is it going to be on like a upcoming project or anything like that?
Well, yeah, I got a lot of stuff. Like, my project, it's a big project, like, because I've just, you know what I mean, on some real shit, I just came home. So I had part of the whole project, half of it done before I got locked up. Then I got locked up, I came home, now I got another part. So I'm kind of like in two situations with it. I might release them both separately, but I got a lot of stuff coming. I definitely by the summer, I'm going to have a mixtape out by the summer. I got a dude that does the graphics and all that. Everything's lined up. I want to do more tracks with you so we could, I could get some features on there with you and shit. You know what I mean?
Definitely. Like I said,
and anybody that fucks with BST too, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I respect that, man.
Yeah.
Again, it means a lot, man.
Yeah.
But do you have a release date on that mixtape or
the mixtape? No, sometime by the summer. It'll be, you know what I mean? You go on my Facebook, Luke Morrow, but my Instagram, Snapchat, everything, Nephew Luke. Go on YouTube, Nephew Luke. I post everything everywhere. I let everybody know what I'm doing, flyers and everything.
And you got a name for it yet, or is it still?
Well, what? Yeah, I got a name. I got everything. All Aspects is the mixtape.
All aspects. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now, Abstract Media does all your video work and all that.
Yeah, I got a big shout out to him because that needs to be said too. Abstract Media, he puts on for a lot of dudes. That's the empire coming up right now. Honestly, he got the videos, he does the pictures, he records your music, he mixes it, he does everything. That's the one man band right there. He got it all. Yeah. So Abstract Media, look him up on Twitter, look him up on Facebook, Instagram, all that. Abstract Media, if you need any videos or anything like that.
All right, remember this is Unleash the Underground. We got my man Nephew Luke in the building. We're gonna get into that track real quick.
Yep.
Stay tuned.
Stack, dog, tell me where you keep them at. And if I get caught, eventually I get my freedom back. I'll make a trap house to a bachelor pad. I spit bars so hot, I'll make a spatula mad. I'm taking yours to make it mine like capture the flag. It's so pure they don't even reach even half of the bag. I wanna get money with my team, advance as far. I reevaluate and see what my chances are. And it didn't take long when the bitches stopped writing. That's when I stopped calling, that's when I started fighting. And everyone knows I'm the nicest in the game. Take over the world with coke, I'm like ISIS with the cane. My head too big, elephantitis to the brain. A powder keg bout to blow, don't light it with the flame. Give me the ball, you see how busy I get. If you watch for too long, you'll get dizzy, I bet. Man, I'm so damn raw, is he really a threat? Well, I'm in charge, I want that large 50 in jet. I remember back then when I used to stress hard. Thought I'd get a bullet in my chest or I'd get my neck scarred. I should have been on a college court, it was a rec yard. And this my rookie year, wait for the stats on my next card. Stop bugging, the block, you not hugging. Never stabbed a shot, nothing, you need to stop bluffing. Nephew stand alone, alone is only him. A knife, I'll cut the bone like a Cambodian. Touching every base, coming home like I'm Tony Gwynn. I just wanna get rich, see my fam and homies win. Nephew stand alone, alone is only him. A knife, I'll cut the bone like a Cambodian. Touching every base, coming home like I'm Tony Gwynn. I just wanna get rich, see my fam and homies win. I send a big Scooby out the chrome barrel. Rip through your muscle tissue and your bone marrow. See, I got a lot of guilt from all the beats I killed, and all the drugs I flood, and all the streets they build. I'll get you a souvenir or a keepsake still. And if you don't wanna pay, then some cheapskate will. I'll get your face damaged, you'll need an ace bandage. Call social services and get your case managed. Listen, Holmes, I'm on my psycho shit, and all my dogs fighting like I'm Michael Vick. Let's take a trip to Canada or a trip to Panama. A whole lot of white girl, you'll be sniffing Pamela. You ain't body, you talk, that's conversation. You ain't body, you watch, that's observation. The story could end if I squeeze one trigger. When the smoke from the gun linger, that's a humdinger. I wanna be great, my chances enormous, so I take all these drugs to enhance my performance. I wanna be great, but my chances enormous, so I take all these drugs to enhance my performance. Nephew stand alone, alone is only him. A knife, I'll cut the bone like a Cambodian. Touching every base, coming home like I'm Tony Gwynn. I just wanna get rich, see my fam and homies win. Nephew stand alone, alone is only him. A knife, I'll cut the bone like a Cambodian. Touching every base, coming home like I'm Tony Gwynn. I just wanna get rich, see my fam and homies win. Yeah, I'm just trying to get rich. I ain't asking for much. Enough out here for all of us. Dedicated only, dog.
Yeah. That was Nephew Luke, Tony Gwynn.
Yeah.
That shit was fire right there, man.
Thanks.
So yeah, man. You gotta let me know a little bit about that and how, when you were writing it, how did you come up with the concept and everything? And
it kind of just developed itself. I wrote it while I was locked up. Like I just did a year for a drug case, and so I had a lot of time to myself. So that was the first thing I kind of put together when I came home. I went to the my boy's studio, Kings and Greats. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, out in Hartford.
Now that beat was also hard too. Did you have a producer make that beat?
No, that's a Red Cafe beat. That's Red Cafe. That's Virus by Red Cafe.
Okay. That was tough though. I like that. Now what was the reason for Tony Gwynn? Why'd you name it Tony Gwynn?
I don't know. I was gonna call it I Just Want to Get Rich, but I was gonna do a concept with the whole thing and do a cover art with Tony Gwynn, so it kind of just came to Tony Gwynn. Like, yeah, as I said, touching every base, coming home like I'm Tony Gwynn. I just want to get rich, see my fam and homies win.
Yeah, I actually like Tony Gwynn better. You know,
yeah.
Sometimes the name on the title will help get you more plays.
Like, what's he talking about? Tony Gwynn, like, yeah.
And you got a video coming out to this tomorrow. You said, right?
Tomorrow. I'm trying to drop it at noon tomorrow. Yep.
Noon
if everything goes right, it should be noon tomorrow.
Yeah. So that's March 3rd, correct?
March 3rd.
March 3rd.
On YouTube, it's gonna be. I'm gonna put advertising on Instagram. I'm gonna have it on Facebook. Facebook will probably be the main thing where it all gets out there. You know
okay.
Yep.
Okay. And remember, this is Unleash the Underground. We got my man Nephew Luke here. Nephew Luke, one more time, just tell him where they can find your music, all that good stuff.
Look me up on YouTube. I got my first mixtape on SoundCloud, Nephew Luke. Instagram, Snapchat, Nephew Luke 24. Look me up on anything. Shout out Lemmy's, Kings and Greats. Finessing the Stain, the video's coming soon. Shout out all the Kings and Greats in Hartford and all that. Shout out Abstract Media on everything. I guess that's it, yeah.
Word. When I was listening to that track, I didn't want to touch. I noticed you always were talking about your team, your boys.
Yeah,
and, you know,
yep.
It seems like you got a lot of respect for your team.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm one of the most loyal people ever. Everybody I've been friends with since I was a kid, and I'm just loyal. I don't turn on my friends like that. That's not how I am. No matter how long we've been apart, whatever, I'm still boys with you at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, so this is on your upcoming project. You said your project was called
All Aspects. It'll be out by the summer. I'll have everything lined up.
By the summer, yeah.
I'll have it all out everywhere so everybody knows.
Word. So this is your first one that you dropped off of that tape, or you?
No, the Hungry for the Money video, that's on it. That's on
I actually
YouTube.
seen that. That shit was dope too.
Also, the Hungry for the Money, that's on YouTube. That's on All Aspects too. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff coming out. I'm gonna start releasing tracks here and there, but I think I'm gonna do a few more videos too, definitely. So
okay. Maybe we got to get you a mixtape release party going.
Definitely, that's what I hope. Yeah.
Talk about that.
Yeah.
Afterwards, but yeah, man. So another thing that we get into when we get into this interview is we have you spit a nice little 16 acapella. You think you got a 16 acapella?
I think I could do that.
All right, so yeah, go ahead.
Let me take a sip real quick.
Yeah, it's all right. Again, we are on Unleash the Underground. We got my man Nephew Luke in the building. Shout out to Abstract Media. Abstract Media.
Yep.
Shout out to all his people that he's showing love to on that track. My man's about to hit you with that 16.
I said, first off, I'm the one you should be scared of. When called to my mob friends, will get you taken care of. Police say you got drugs, not that I'm aware of. That's a whole nother hassle I'm trying to be spared of. I'ma smother this game like a motherfucking bear hug. They gonna fall to their knees like they standing on a prayer rug. I'm cold like when rain changed to flurries. Got range like Curry, your face will get rearranged in a hurry. I remember back as a young kid, nothing excited me more than guns and drugs did. So shout out to Montega, and shout out to Perico, and shout out to the Quattro, and shout out to the Cinco. I'm the sickest, why they get picked ahead of me though? They still all whack and regrettably so. None of them could spit the way I incredibly flow when I'm back on the streets to let my enemies know. Man, they just fat but pretend to be Joe. I'm so lit, the aura of my energy glow. I gotta keep my grip, I might hallucinate. I had a really long night in a Super 8. My vision blurry, give me a gun, I probably couldn't shoot it straight. Another day just to recuperate.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, something like
Yo, you could tell by the way you're spitting that you are a battle rapper.
Definitely.
You definitely got bars, man. So shout out to you. You definitely got some dope bars,
Good
man.
Good looks. Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, we should get you on a grind mode one of these days.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do. I tried to reach out to him, but I couldn't get through. But I definitely want to get in a grind mode, though. That was definitely one of my future goals. Yeah,
definitely. We're bringing grind mode back out in the end of April, sometime around there. So make sure you link up with me. Definitely. We'll definitely get you up on grind mode.
I appreciate that
for sure. So yeah, man. There was one bar that I want to go back to that track that was stuck in my head. He said something about these drugs. How did you say the performance?
Oh, I said
yeah. How'd you say it? That shit was tough though. It was a bar, man.
Yeah. Damn, how that shit go?
I don't know, yo.
I gotta hear it again. I can't believe.
I'm the same way when I
remember that.
When I write, I have to like spit the whole verse to get to that one part. I can't get to that, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, but it was definitely dope how you said. I wish I knew it off the top of my head, or I recorded it while we were going. But you said these drugs. I take these drugs to enhance my performance. Yeah, something like that.
I said I want to be great, but my chances are enormous. So I take all these drugs to enhance my performance.
Yeah. See, that's dope, man. Yeah. That's a punchline right there, man. Yep. Bars.
All day.
So
you know that.
As an artist, who do you compare yourself to in the game? Because you definitely got bars. You know?
I don't know. I take a little bit of everyone. I kind of do my own thing. I have so many different, you know what I mean, aspects in my life that brought my style to what it is. Like, I don't know.
Okay. So let me ask you this then. If you could pick one famous artist to work with and do a track with right now, who the fuck would it be?
Well, I mean, there's a couple ways you could look at that. Like, if you're looking career-wise, I would want to do a track with Drake because that shit's just going to get out there. Everybody's going to know who you are and shit like that. But musically-wise, I would like to get on a track with Fab or Styles, honestly.
Fab like, bars
Fab,
all day.
Yup.
Yeah, you prefer Styles over Jada?
Me, honestly, I do. That's what I've seen. It's either one or the other.
Yeah.
And I'm a Styles dude. That's just me personally.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. So, before we tie things up here, there's one thing that I ask everybody when I bring them out to the interview.
Okay.
It's called now it's time to unleash. So now what I want you to do is unleash something about yourself that you normally want to tell the fans on a regular basis. So it's time to unleash. So what is something that you normally want to tell people?
All right, I'm going to give you a funny fact. All right. It's a medical condition, so don't laugh at me. My knees hyperextend. And that's why I could like jump so high and dunk and shit. But it looks funny when it looks funny when I stand like that.
Nephew Luke, I see you got me laughing. You told me not to laugh. You got me laughing. Nephew Luke's knees hyperextend.
Yeah, they do.
So don't get dunked on, motherfuckers.
Yeah, please don't.
Don't get dunked on. Listen, I know I seen you ball a couple times.
Listen, I scored 52 in one game in a rec league in high school, and I hold my hat on that.
I still outshoot you, man.
You might. You probably got a shot. I'm getting old now, though.
Yeah, man. Get old, get fat. You know how it is, man. So, yo, we appreciate you coming down to the Unleash the Underground. One more time, I just let the people know where they can find your music. One more time.
Yeah, look me up on SoundCloud. My first mixtape's on there, Nephew Luke. Look me up on YouTube, all my battles, Nephew Luke, all my music videos, everything. You just put Nephew Luke in on YouTube. It's all there. You can find me on Snapchat and Instagram, Nephew Luke 24, and Facebook, Luke Morrow, MAURO. Hit me up.
And that's it. That's what it is, man. Yep. Thanks again one more time.
Yeah, thank you.
For coming
I appreciate
through
it. Yeah,
the
for
underground,
real.
man.
And shout out to JYNX, shout out to BST, Unleash the Underground, everybody. For real.
All right, we out. Peace.